Hi Virgo, welcome back to your weekly zodiac tarot reading. And now let me just cleanse the deck for you before I begin your reading, okay Virgo? So as usual, you know that this is a collective reading, Virgo. So please take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? Alright Virgo, so this week the universe is calling you to please stop doubting yourself. Okay, don't second guess yourself. You have been playing it safe, analyzing everything and waiting for that perfect timing. But now it's time to take a leap of faith here. The answers that you've been searching for are already inside of you, and it's time to trust that your own inner wisdom here, okay? It's not about waiting for permission for the very perfect moment. It's about trusting that you have already know and take actions. So with the High Priestess card, this speaks of intuition here being your theme of the week, which represents intuition, deep knowledge, and the unseen. Virgo, this is your invitation, okay, to trust that quiet voice inside your head. So you have spent so much time analyzing, calculating, and trying to make sense of every single thing that comes along. But now it is time to listen to your own heart here. The High Priestess represents a connection to the divine, to the mysteries of the universe. And she's telling you that the truth is already within you, so you don't have to look outward for answers. They are already there inside, waiting for you to be discovered. So this week, Virgo, you are being asked to tap into your inner wisdom. Stop seeking for external validation there. Stop second guessing yourself. Your intuition is sharp. And this week even so. So this is guiding you towards what you truly desire. So the High Priestess is asking you to pause and to reflect and trust that the answers that come from within, there is a hidden depth to your situation there. And you will only be able to uncover it if you truly trust yourself there. Okay, you may not have all the answers immediately or right now, but you will find them if you allow yourself to feel the truth rather than think it through. So look back, look inside. Okay, this card encourages you to embrace the unknown and the mysteries that come from it. So it's okay to not have everything figured out all at once. Trust the process and trust this High Priestess card and trust your very own intuition here and let things unfold naturally. Okay, you don't have to rush. The High Priestess is here to remind you that there is wisdom in waiting as well. Waiting for the right moment to act and waiting for the clarity to reveal itself. So this week is all about quiet power. Okay, Virgo, you have everything you need to move forward. Now it's time to trust yourself. And this High Priestess as a gentle reminder here that the inner world is just as powerful as the outer world. And it's time to align the two together. So when you do, things will start to click into place. All right. And here is where things get a little bit tricky here. Okay, Virgo, the Seven of Pentacles shows up as the shadow card, right? So this one is all about waiting, but also about frustrations here. So you have been putting up a lot of work, right? You have invested your time, your energy, your effort, but you're not seeing the results that you are expecting. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles asks you, are you focusing on the right things, or are you being patient with yourself with that process? So this week, Virgo, you might feel like you are stuck in a cycle of overthinking and the perfectionism that's in you. You have been waiting for things to fall into place, but the more you wait, the more frustrated you get. The truth is, you have been so focused on the entire result that you've forgotten to appreciate the journey itself. So the Seven of Pentacles is a reminder that results take time and patience is the key. You can't rush things, okay? Success isn't always about a quick fix. It's about the steady progress as you go, and that is what the card is trying to tell you here. So you have been second guessing yourself right now, questioning whether you're doing enough or not. But Virgo, you are, okay? You're putting the work and it will pay off, but it's a process that you need to register. Okay, the key is to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't control. So stop obsessing your outcome and instead focus on the very present moment here. The more you allow yourself to simply be in the process and trust the process, the easier things will unfold. So you are being called to check if your focus has shifted too much towards perfectionism. Okay, sometimes you get too focused on getting everything being right and perfect that you forget to actually enjoy the process and what you are actually doing. So this Seven of Pentacles is asking you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture from behind. Celebrate how far you have come so far and trust that the fruit of your labor will come to light, okay, when the time is right. So next we have okay, this is something that will shift everything for you. Okay, Virgo, Queen of Cups. Okay, this card is all about emotional depth, intuition, and compassion. Okay, Queen of Cups is asking you to trust your heart this week. Well, aligns, right? So it's time to stop overthinking and start feeling things. So you have been in your head a lot, trying to figure out everything, but logically, you know, but now it's time to listen to your heart, not logically, but listen to your emotions. You already know what you need, Virgo. Your intuition has been guiding you all along, and you have been too caught up on your own self-doubt here. Okay, so Queen of Cups is asking you to nurture your emotional world here. It's about getting in touch with your feelings and allowing them to guide your very actions. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be honest with yourself, Virgo, and trust your heart is telling you, and trust that your emotions are there to help you, not to hinder you. Okay, the Queen of Cups is all about emotional balance and is reminding you that emotions are just as important as your very own logic. So if you embrace this energy of Queen of Cups, you will find that your emotional clarity will guide you towards the right decisions that you're going to make this week. So you'll be able to make choices that feel more aligned with your true self. And the best part, you will do it with compassion, not just for the others, but for the sake of yourself. Okay, you have been too hard on yourself, Virgo. So this week is to asking you to soften down. Time to trust the process and trust that things will fall into place. However, if you ignore that emotions, Virgo, you will continue to feel disconnected and very uncertain. So the Queen of Cups is reminding you that your emotions are not a burden. They are actually your very power here, your superpower this week. So when you ignore them, you block your very own guidance. This week, lean into your feelings and trust your heart and allow the emotional clarity to come. Okay, your intuition is the key to moving forward. So please don't silence it. Okay, Virgo, this week is all about reconnecting with yourself on a deeper emotional level. So the High Priestess is asking you to trust your intuition and recognize that the answers you are seeking are within you. So the Seven of Pentacles is here to remind you that the path to success is not a race, okay? It's more of a journey. It's a process. It's okay to take your sweet time. Okay, the Queen of Cups is encouraging you to nurture your emotional side, trust your heart, and let your intuition guide you for this week. So you don't have to have everything figured out very this moment here. All you need to do is to trust the process and trust yourself. Your inner wisdom is there, okay, Virgo? Remember. And it's time to lead the way. Okay, using your inner wisdom here. You've come so far already, Virgo. So now allow yourself to embrace and go with the flow. Okay, and thank you, Virgo, for joining me this week. And I hope you nothing but the best for you this week. So if you are ready to uncover your very own personal path to emotional clarity and trust your own intuition, you can DM me for a personal reading there. And you know where to find me, right? So follow InsightsByLi for more insights and clarity. And I'll see you again next week. Okay, Virgo? Thank you. Take care of the week. Bye.